Hey guys, let's just put that in the earlier post. You may have missed it. Let's just put that in perspective. So today we had a full page on page 5 in the mainstream media in Victoria discussing about a convicted murderer complaining or taking Corrections Victoria or whoever to court because he wants to be able to use Vegemite. So considering that made that much noise, imagine the severity when the Melbourne Drug Court, Corrections Victoria, GEO and G4S were misusing completely disgustingly artificial intelligence chatbot technology combined with facial recognition to replicate the effects of the debilitating mental health condition, paranoid schizophrenia. That is exactly what our law and order system were doing to try and drive people crazy, or not even, just to mess with people. In one example of a well-known corrupt police officer, he was just messing with a bloke, and that bloke happened to end up running down the Burke Street Mall. Literally, this happened. Eventually it'll come out, and eventually those scared or not decent enough to go, he's right, they have been misusing AI. It exists. They have been misusing artificial intelligence combined with facial recognition, combined with chatbot technology. Yes, they have been misusing that at a government level. I don't know anything about the crimes it's caused, but I can verify that it's definitely been getting misused. It's definitely been getting misused in the prison system. It's definitely been getting misused by the Melbourne Drug Court. You can verify it by freedom of information in My Time, Michael Califf. That's spelled Kalaf. You can FOI all the court transcripts of my time on the Melbourne Drug Court, including the time that was about thereabouts, I think 3 weeks prior to the report, that the corruption covering fake news release, that was the Melbourne court's CCTV system has been hacked. You could FOI the Freedom of Information reports, and you would be able to verify, hang on, he was left to the end, right? Okay, that sounded weird. What did she say that for? Okay, yeah, no worries. Then, if you were IBAC and you were genuinely investigating outright sickening abuses of power and corruption in Victoria, then what you would do is you would go and look at, okay, court clerk, no worries, you were having a chuckle at it. Okay, Magistrate Pappas, you were definitely having a chuckle at it. Okay, whichever prosecutor was in there on the day, you were having a little chuckle. Oh, okay, legal aid lawyer, you found it amusing too. Great, we'll just verify that. But no, the corruption runs that deep. It is that politician protecting and that deep in the state of Victoria, which I've said this before and I'll say it again, would be half okay if we were doing well, but we're not, are we? We're doing absolutely atrociously. Absolutely atrociously. So there's no room, not one little bit of room of, we were just messing with him. Otherwise, put it this way, anyway, I've said this before too. If they were just messing with me, they wouldn't have needed to cover their bottoms, their corrupt bottoms, with a fake news release now, would they? It'll all come out eventually. Speak soon, guys.